Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising. This weekly reading for the week of September 16th to the 22nd. Your cards this week, Aries, we have an Oracle card, the Crumbling. We have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and Three of Cups. So I'm just going to begin with reading out your Oracle card here, Aries, because it's really going to set the theme for this reading. And the Crumbling, it's not unlike the Tower card actually. So it asks, what are you clinging on to? There is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, so that you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. So look, it's really all about Aries, seeing things clearly, coming back into a place where, you can be authentic and you can release things that no longer serve you, that are not aligned with your highest purpose. That's what that crumbling or tower energy really does. It comes in to shake things up, to free us from situations, relationships, careers, friendships, whatever it may be, that are not serving our highest purpose because they were built on some kind of shaky foundation. And it really is that blessing in disguise, because that happens so that we can then charge forth on our path that is truly aligned with our life purpose. So I'm going to start here with the King and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so I really feel like in the recent past you've been going through a period of really getting clarity on your life. We've got a king and a queen here too. That could actually mean that this is in some kind of relationship or partnership sense, because we do have a tarot couple here. So it could be that you're getting clarity on a soulmate or soul level relationship, business partnership, someone that you're working closely with. That's just one interpretation. It doesn't have to be. It can just indicate that you are really seeing clearly in your life, that you're really getting that clear forward vision, so that you can ensure that you move forward in an authentic path for yourself. Because I really feel that you're not willing to look back anymore, and you're not willing to be misled or to listen to falsities. You really are demanding authenticity in all areas of your life. The Queen of Swords is somebody who can use this sword here to cut herself free from people, situations and things that no longer serve her. She is excellent at setting boundaries for herself. It can be a real challenge for people to say no to things and people and situations that don't align with them, because they feel bad about that. Well, the Queen of Swords says, well, look, it's my time, and it's my time to transform, and in order to do that I need to release myself from things that may be, more of a drain on my energy than actually supporting my energy. And in a sense, you're the one that is being inauthentic if you're going along with those things, even though you're trying to be nice. So it's that period of getting clarity, seeing from a position of power what things you need to release, doing a life stock take. And we're going from a queen to a king, so I just feel like you're, really gaining momentum in that process, and actually probably coming into a place of completion, because the King of Swords is that ultimate truth seeker. He can see things for exactly what they are, and he is definitely not going to take any rubbish from anyone. So I really feel like you're moving into a place of power. You're really cutting yourself away from all those things that no longer serve you. I think that this is actually an indicator that you probably have been through the crumbling or that tower moment, and now you're actually seeing why that needed to happen, why things needed to be released, and really getting perspective on what is the best way forward for you. So let's move on to the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. Yeah, so after going through that period, it's likely that it has been a bit taxing. I think that you are now regrouping to establish your new battle plan forth, to, sort of figure out what's the new direction. And sometimes after cutting things away people, situations, and that kind of thing, you are left with space that you're not too sure what's going to move in and fill. So some of you might feel like you're a little bit of a crossroads at the moment, and also some of you might be quite tired and drained from going through that process of, you know, releasing the past and letting people go. It could have you know, required tough conversations. Some people that may not have been that happy with it. And, you know, there can be hurts and pain and grief in that process. Sorry, I just needed to stop for a moment. So you're just saying that there could be some deep hurts associated with that, because the Three of Swords links to the Three of Swords here links to the Three of Swords in the Rider card. You might have seen the one with the heart with the swords through it. So what it says that, you know, in releasing the past, you know, there can be pain and hurt associated with that, and sometimes you might need to take some time out to heal and to regroup and to recover. But I feel that, you know, you are doing that, but what you are really doing is formulating the way forward, because you still have this one sword here left that you're ready to, you know, jump up and move forward when the time is right. And also feel that there'll be some sense of celebrating what you've achieved as well. You know, we have also, you know, quite a few indicators of threes in your reading here, so we're really celebrating the beginnings of new manifestations with that space that you've cleared. And even though there might be some hurts and that sort of thing, I think you're really starting to see the light and really starting to see that actually, no, you know what I've done is great. Hasn't been easy, but gosh, I'm really celebrating a lighter load and the fact that I've let myself you know, release things. And yeah, I'm celebrating bringing in a new harvest into my life. That's what I see with that Three of Cups, you know, feeling more joyful, perhaps spending some time with family and friends for the first time, because maybe in the past you've been burdened by a situation that's been quite heavy. And, you know, I don't think that you'll be in that crossroads for very long, because here we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And what I'm hearing more clearly than anything is grab your wand and run with it. So I really feel that the universe is going to fill that space very quickly by offering you an inspired new beginning. We've got the Ace of Wands here, something that comes in on the hand of the divine. You know, a new idea, new inspiration. Some of you, it could be a new job, new relationship, but whatever it is the seeds of new beginnings. It's not sort of fully established opportunities that, you know, come in on a silver platter. These are the beginnings of it. Could be a conversation that tips you off about something, a synchronicity, something like that. And once that happens, you know, we really need to take some inspired action to nurture and grow that situation. And that's what we see with the Knight of Wands. We see you, I mean, you're an Aries, you're full of action and leadership and forward movement. I think as soon as that opportunity rears its head and presents itself to you, you're going to be grabbing onto that, jumping on that horse and riding into your next chapter. Yeah, Knight of Wands again links to the three here, the manifestations, the new beginnings. It's somebody who's feeling back in control, back in, you know, energetic power, and is just ready to charge forth in a strong new direction. I really don't think there's going to be any looking back, Aries, once this happens. I think, you know, this crumbling, I think that is actually in the past, and you're basically charging through into this beautiful new territory here. No looking back, that's what I'm hearing. In fact, I may even call the reading that. So that's what I have for you, Aries. You know, we are releasing something. We're seeing life clearly, doing a bit of a stock take, taking some time out to heal, to restore, to celebrate the work in doing that. You know, there might be a brief period at the crossroads, but I think the universe is going to come in with that new beginning you've been waiting for, and you are ready to grab it and move swiftly forward. So Aries, that's what I have for you. It's a general reading. Keep in mind it won't resonate with everyone. Feel free to leave me a comment and let me know how it plays out in your daily life. I'd love to hear. And I'll be back with you next week for another reading.